Good morning, sir. You asked me to come to your office. May I come in?
Bungad ni Athea as she opened the door to get the boss' attention. 'Cause he is facing away from her direction. She could see the broad shoulder of a man. One thing she noticed, the guy is drinking in this early morning at sa opisina pa. She never expected it from him.
Yeah, I asked you to be here.
Sagot ng lalaki sa malalim na boses as he swiveled his chair back to the table and slowly raised his head to face Athea. As she saw the figure in full view, his eyes locking onto her like a hawk looking at his prey at may kaunting ngiti na parang may binabala. Halos mawalan siya ng hininga pagkakita sa lalaki. She was now facing the man na laman ng kanyang isipan since nagkahiwalay sila. She was speechless, her legs turning wobbly, drained of strength. Then he rose himself to stand up and walk slowly towards her. Athea was just watching his every movement, partly confused at kinakabahan. Di makapagsalita dahil sa pagka-shock.
Surprised to see me strange? Or shall I say Athea?
Raken looked at her intently. His face shows no emotion na parang bang wala silang pinagsamahan. Kung kanina parang namamalikmata lang siya. Ngayon totoo na as she heard the code name he used to call her. Pero bakit para itong gali sa kanya?
Regan, ikaw ba yan? Hindi ba to isang panaginip lang?
Mahina niya saad na parang siya lang ata ang nakakarinig. Dahil hindi pa siya makapaniwala kung totoo ang nakita.
Yes, good you still remember me. Have you ever thought of seeing me again?
Wika nito sa mahinang boses in a raspy tone as he glides his fingertips into her neck. As his fingertips touch her skin, kinikilabutan siya. Andun pa rin ang epekto nito sa kanyang katawan. Gusto niya maluha, dahil matagal niya itong pinapangarap na makitang muli ang lalaki. It's like a dream at di niya alam kung paano mag-response sa lalaki. The way he looks at her, ibang-iba sa lalaking nakasama niya sa bali. Is she thinking too much? Gone is the playful gentle Regan that she used to know. The man in front of her exudes the aura of power and authority. In short, intimidating. Suddenly she feels there's a boundary between them.
You look different from the last time I saw you.
Nanliliit si Athea sa sarili, dahil alam niya ibang-iba ang porma niya ngayon. Feeling niya ang pangit niya ngayon sa kanyang paningin.
You're different from what I assumed. Tell me, was anything you showed me real?
Raken says while looking at her eyes straightly. Then moves at her back whispering the words in her neck na nagpakilabot sa kanya. Athea was alert to all his movements. Parang di na niya kabisado ang kilos ng lalaki.
Are all of those true as what we agree upon, or are all of those just to show off and you are hiding from the truth?
Mahina na saad pero may diin, may ibig sabihin. Lahat ng emotion niya dati ay bumalik, memories of that event flooding in her mind. It's too much for her to handle at the moment. Alam niya by this time, she knew her secret was already unveiled kaya ganito siya ngayon magsalita.
Regan, what do you want from me?
You, the truth and the reality.
Raken spoke with finality, with emphasis, as if telling her not to lie because he would find out anyway. Then, she found the courage to speak up. She knew her reputation was already tainted, and she had to redeem herself to the man she ought to.
Then ask me what you want to know, and I will tell you the truth. I never lied to you. I just chose not to speak about my identity, tulad ng pinag-usapan natin. Pero lahat ng ipinakita ko sa'yo ay totoo lalo na sa aking emosyon.
Wika ni Athea kay Raken, as their eyes connected to each other. She never backed down to his gaze, like a hawk excruciating her. Alam niyang may kasalanan siya, but she had a reason, and now it's time to tell him the truth.
Then why did you run away without telling me? Without saying goodbye? After everything we shared? Was what happened between us that easy to forget, like it never meant anything to you?
Nasaktan si Athea sa sinabi ni Raken pero tama naman ito. She ran away because she was afraid sa maging reaction ng lalaki.
Because that's what we agreed on from the start. That I would leave after that day. And I chose not to tell you because I wasn't ready to tell you the truth. To share my life story. I wasn't even sure who I was to you. I could have been just your holiday affair, Regan. Dahil bago lang tayo nagkakilala. That night and our entire getaway were special to me. I want that memory to remain pure. Without any stain of guilt. Because it's what keeps me sane to this day. It opened my mind and gave me the courage to make a life-changing decision. If I had told you, I might have ruined what we had. And I wasn't ready for the changes. I cherish what we had so much that scares me. Is it wrong to ask that much?
Nakita ni Athea ang biglang pagbabago ng expression ni Raken. It becomes soft and he's letting his guard down.
Tell me, who am I to you, Athea? I want to know what's in your heart. No lies this time.
Bulong nito sa kanyang tainga, but she can hear pain in his voice at di akalain ni Athea she had affected him that much.
You are someone special to me, Regan. Special than you ever think.
Agpakatotoong wika ni Athea. This time, she laid her heart open, allowing herself to be vulnerable once again to the man in front of her. But she suddenly lost her composure when he moved behind her, placed his face in the crook of her neck, and inhaled her scent.
More special than your husband? Where exactly do I stand in your life?
Athea could sense fear in his voice, as if he was seeking reassurance. He stepped in front of her and caressed her face, moving so effortlessly. Ang mga mata nito ay namumugay, gone the intimidating aura he just showed while go. It was replaced with care and love expression. Hinawakan ni Reiken ang kanyang mukha at pinaharap ito sa kanya. Their eyes connected once again. His gaze showed gentleness this time. Nilukob si Athea ng kanyang emotion. Gusto niyang umiyak. Kung kanina she hold herself, ngayon she let go of her emotion.
I want you to tell me the truth. Who am I to you?
Ikaw ang nagpabago ng aking buhay. You turned my pain into happiness. You inspired me to change my mindset. I see a new version of myself. I see my worth as a woman. And without even realizing it, my heart changed as well. I love the person who became the reason for my transformation.
Is that how you see me, babe? Do you love me? Are you sure?
It might be cliché, but it's true. You caught my attention the first time I saw you. You drew me in with each day we spent together. But I loved you the most during the times you were apart.
Suddenly the atmosphere between them changed, as if they were back to the times they were in Bali. Di mapigilang mapasigaw ng yes si Reiken. His happiness is evident in his face. He kissed her with full of passion, and he hugs her tight, but gently not to squeeze her belly. She responded the same, ipinakita niya kung gaano din niya ito namis. Di rin mapigilang mapasaya si Athea, dahil akala niya tuluyan na siyang kasusuklaman ni Reiken. Isipin palang nasasaktan na siya. Right in that moment, she knew okay na sila. Alam niyang maraming silang dapat linawin at pag-usapan. Pero sa ngayon sapat na muna na nagkakaintindihan sila. Namis niya ang lalaking ito. Akala niya hanggang alaala na lang ang kanilang pinagsamahan.
Babe, seeing you up close makes my heart burst with happiness. I've longed for this moment, to see and be with you again. I've been looking for you. From a moment you left without a trace. Since then I haven't had a peace. Your laughter, your smile, and everything we did together have never left my mind. That's when I knew what I felt for you wasn't just something ordinary, it was special.
Reiken told Athea sa kanyang pinagdaanan para lang malaman ang kanyang impormasyon. Kung paanong si Leslie ang kanyang pinahanap, then how he finds out the truth.
I came here to look for you. And do you know that I held you without even realizing it was you? But somehow my body and senses recognized you instantly. That's why I searched for you on the CCTV.
Athea didn't understand but Reiken explained, at napanganga siya, dahil pinagkamalan niya itong masamang tao. They were in that conversation nang napaaray si Athea. Nakaramdam siya ng kaunting kirot sa tiyan, and her legs feel numb. Dahil na rin siguro sa katatayo niya simula kanina. Nataranta si Reiken kaya he lead her sit in the couch.
Babe, tell me honestly, who's the father of the baby?
In this point, kahit di pa siya ang ama, he is willing to accept the child and magpakaama dito dahil mahal niya ang mag-ina. Reiken is ready to listen her story.
If I tell you na ikaw ang ama, would you believe me?
Of course, I'll believe whatever you say because I know you won't lie. The moment I saw you with a bulging stomach, I claimed it as mine. But when I read that you have a husband, it tore me apart, just thinking that there's a possibility I might not be the father.
I asked the doctor about it. She confirms na ikaw ang ama. Matagal nang walang nangyari sa amin ni George before ako pumunta ng Bali. My husband cheated on me kaya ako napunta dun to unwind at mag-isip and you happened to be there. I recovered from the pain ng di namalayan. I have a change of heart because of you.
Upon hearing Athea's explanation, di mapigilang mapasigaw si Reiken dahil sa labis na siya. He hold Athea to stand, hugs and kiss her. He also touched her belly para damhin ang anak sa tiyan.
Oh God, I'm a father now. Who would have thought that when I came here, my family was already waiting for me? Thank you, babe, for this wonderful gift.
Athea explained what really happened with her marriage. Yung mga takot niya at pangamba. How George thinks siya ang ama at kung paano siya sinuyo ng dating asawa, pero di siya interesadong makipagbalikan dito. She just wait for the result of the annulment na pinaproseso nito, para tuluyan na siyang makawala sa problema.
Babe, according to my investigator, George canceled the application few months ago. That's why no feedback. Do you have an idea why he canceled it?
Ano? Kaya pala walang akong natanggap na anumang notice from the court. Kaya siguro niya ginawa yun dahil napag-alaman niya that the woman's child is not his at niluko lang siya ng babae. He also thinks he is the father of my child. Paano yan, Rayken? I want that annulment to push through. Ayaw ko nang matalipa sa kanya. He might sue me of adultery instead dahil may ebidensya ako.
Don't worry, babe. I am here now. I will take care of you and our baby. Leave everything to me. Don't overthink. Okay?
Do you understand na hanggat di ako maging malaya, di mapawalang bisa ang aking kasal, di tayo pwedeng magsama. At walang makakaalam sa ating ugnayan. If someone might know pwede akong kasuhan at makaladkad pa ang pangalan mo. Ayaw ko ng gulurigan. Ito ang isang rason kung bakit ako umalis nang di nagpapaalam sa'yo. Dahil magulo pa ang aking buhay. So patawad kung di ako pwedeng makipagrelasyon sa'yo.
No, babe. I won't allow that. I'm willing to be kept hidden, to be your secret affair, if that's what it takes to be with you. I'll be whatever you want me to be, as long as I have you. I won't let that man ruin our happiness and our family.
Kung ganun kaya mong tanggapin na hindi kita pwedeng ipakilala sa sinumang nakakilala sa akin. At manatiling sekreto ang lahat lalo na dito sa opisina, dahil ang alam ng lahat si George ang ama ng aking dinadala.
Yes, I know you've been through a lot lately, and I don't want to add to your burden. Don't worry, I'll help you nullify your marriage. File the annulment on the grounds of his infidelity and the fact that your relationship is no longer working. I'll find the best lawyer who can handle it quickly.
Masaya si Athea sa narinig. Feeling niya may karamay na siya ngayon aside from Leslie. She has the man na kaya siyang ipagtanggol at handang mag-aanin ang kanyang buhay.
We will make a plan. This office is our hiding place. You can come up here anytime you want. If you need a rest, come here. Don't overwork and stress yourself. Okay? Your health and pregnancy are my priorities. If you need anything, message me. I will give you my contact. My secretary will know about us. She can attain to you if I am not here. You could trust her.
Nagpapaalam na si Athea na bumalik sa trabaho dahil baka magtaka ang lahat kung bakit siya natagalan. Hinatid siya ni Rayken hanggang pintuan at pinakilala sa kanyang sekretary. They promised to see each other after work. Di akalain ni Athea sa turn ng event. Sobra siyang natakot pagpunta ng executive department ngayon paglabas sobrang nawala ang lahat ng kanyang alalahanin, replaced with unexplainable happiness. Pagdating sa loob ng kanilang opisina, lahat nakatuon sa kanya ang atensyon. Lahat naghihintay sa kanyang sasabihin at tingin niya lahat din ay apektado. She just smiled and say everything is okay. Naintindihan siya ng bagong boss. Kaya natagalan dahil bigla siyang nahilo dun at pinapahinga siya muna. Lahat nakahinga after narinig ang kanyang paliwanag. Dun niya na-realize na mahal din siya ng mga kasamahan.
Di ka ba nagka-crush sa kanya, Athea? Kasi kami lahat dito may crush sa kanya at buong building na ata kasi siya lang palaging usap-usapan sa labas.
Tanong ni Jackie na kasama niya at para bang kinikilig habang sinasabi ito. She just smiled at Jackie and she said it was just normal dahil gwapo naman talaga yun. Athea was doing her work when her phone beeped for a notification. When she looked at it was Rayken who messaged her. They had exchanged phone number bago siya umalis sa office nito. Di niya mapigilang mapangiti ng sobra.
Babe, don't go outside for lunch. I have asked someone to bring you food. Eat with your friend, okay? Tell her about me.
Lunchtime came and insakto may dumating na delivery. Lahat na panganga dahil upon looking at the box logo, galing yun sa mamahaling hotel. Kaya lahat na curious at ang iba inisip na galing yun kay George at di na lang niya kinorek para di nahahaba ang usapan. She invited Leslie na dun na sa loob kumain.
Bakit mo tinanggap? Baka akalain niya okay na kayo.
Relax, Les, di ito galing kay George. It's from Regan.
Kung kanina nakasimangot si Leslie ngayon naman ay nakataas ang kilay, may pagtataka.
Ho, Regan, what do you mean? Hoy, Athea simula nang bumalik ka kanina. You look creepy, palaging nakangiti. Whereas nung umalis ka di ka mapakali sa sobrang kaba. At takot na pati kami ay natakot na din care to explain everything, please.
Les, would you believe that Regan is here? May baby daddy. Maski ako, Les, di makapaniwala na narito siya pero totoo.
Ho, linawin mong ka, di kita maintindihan. Paanong andito siya at paano kayo nagkita?
Si Regan na boss natin ay ang Regan na nakilala ko sa Bali. At narito siya sa atin to look for me. Ahapon lang din niya nalaman na I work in his company. Sabi niya I am the reason kung bakit niya binili ang kumpanya. Gusto niyang may pagkaabalahan while looking for me. Kaya ako natagalan kasi nag-usap kami ng masinsinan. I told him everything at okay na lahat. Pumayag siyang ilihim ang aming relasyon.
Talaga, di ako makapaniwala. What a small world. Ang Regan na hinahangaan ng lahat, ikaw pala ang nagmamay-ari. Pero sabi mo mabait na tao pero bakit parang katakot-takot naman yung nakaharap namin kahapon?
Ganun lang talaga yun. Kasi he wants to set standard para sa lahat. Ang trabaho ay trabaho, pero mabait yun at sabi niya he wants you to know about him kasi I trusted you. But the rest I ask na itago lang muna ang about us dahil sa aking sitwasyon at tumayag naman siya na maging sekreto ko.
It means he loves you for him to do that. Di siya basta-bastang tao, Athea. He can get any woman he would want. But he is here to look for you at pumayag siyang maging kabit mo.
Yes, he said he loves me less kaya niya ako hinana. Di daw ako nawala sa kanyang isipan. And he is willing to fight for us. Kaya I appreciate him more.
Well, I am happy for the both of you. Yun nga di basta-basta ang tatahakin yung landas. Madali lang sana kung tuluyan na na-annulled ang kasal mo or si George ang ama sa anak ng kabit niya para quits kayo. Whatever it is, I'm just here to support the two of you.
At tuloy nag-usap ng palihim sina Regan at Athea while doing their work. Sending message is what they can do to keep it secret.
Babe, just message me whenever you're ready to go home so my bodyguard will escort you to my car. I miss you and take care, okay?
Athea, alam kong mali ang ginagawa mo kasi in this point of time you are still married to George, and technically you are cheating. As a friend di kita dapat kinokonsente but looking at you now, you are happy with him. Wala akong masabi pa but just want you to be happy.
She is grateful dahil nakatagpo siya ng totong kaibigan na handa siyang damayan at intindihin mapamaliman o mabuti. Paglabas ni Athea sa opisina sinalubong siya ng sekretary ni Regan at sinamahan sa back door, dahil doon naghihintay ang sasakyan at bodyguard nito. At sa sasakyan na lang hihintayin dahil palabas na din ang amo. Athea saw Regan walking down the lobby and every eyes of the employees are on him. Lahat yun may paghanga. Who would not if that guy walks like a model? So handsome, the figure itself speaks of money at malaking tao. He has a dominating aura, his look is attention grabber pero parang walang pakialam sa kanyang paligid. Kahit lahat ng nadaanan ay napapasinghap sa kanya.
Hey babe, are you okay? You seems dreaming, even I'm already in front of you.
Sad nito kay Athea na nakangiti then kiss her on the lips. Di nakapag-react ang babae, dahil busi pa sa kakapantasya sa lalaki. Di rin siya sanay sa ganung kilos lalo, na't may bodyguard silang kasama sa sasakyan. Regan pulled her closer like no distance between them. Hug her from behind na parabang namis siya masyado. Then he snipped her neck na nagpapakiliti sa babae.
I'm glad you are here with me now. Still can't believe you're in my arms, and I am hugging you. It feels like a dream.
Sa buong bayehe, busi silang dalawa sa pagbubulungan, saying sweet nothings. He was holding her closely to his body at same time securing her. Ramdam niya ang init nito, tibok ng puso at pulso ng ugat. Kaya di niya mapigilang mas lalong ma-excite, lalo na kung minsan kinakagat nito ang kanyang tainga. He never changed, he is the same Regan that made her hot, excited at nagpapatuliro sa kanyang isipan. Aano ang isang katulad ni Regan ay nagkakagusto sa isang ordinaryong babae na katulad niya. Di niya maisip at ayaw niyang isipin. Di nagtagal dumating sila sa isang kilalang hotel. Doon nalaman ni Athea na si Regan ang nagmamay-ari nito, and he occupied the penthouse. Pagpasok nila sa loob, di mapigilang mapamangha si Athea. Every corner of the place scream of wealth, sobrang luxurious tingnan. Doon na sila kumain dahil nagpaluto si Regan kaagad sa kanyang personal chef.
Tell me more about what you have been through since the first day you learned that you're pregnant.
Mahirap, there were days I had a weird cravings. Nagsusuka sa umaga at nahihilo. But Leslie isid me. She took care of me kaya medyo nabawasan ng kaunti ang paghihirap ko. Lahat naman daw ganun kapag naglilihi.
I'm sorry I wasn't there to help you out. If I had just listened to my intuition, I would have found you right away.
Okay lang. What's important is that you are here now to take care of us. When I first found out, you were the first person I thought about. A part of me was scared, thinking my child would grow up without a father. But I am determined to raise her on my own. In my mind, our baby is my only remembrance of that night. My memory of you. I have been dreaming of becoming a mother ever since. And our child is a miracle.
I'm sorry, babe. If it takes a while for me to search for you, because I'm also contemplating myself if what I felt is real. It's not a product of lust, being caught up in the moment, and it will not fade away after some time. If I am ready for the commitment, because all my life I haven't been in a serious relationship, like for a long-term plan. I don't want to entangle myself to a woman for the wrong reason.
Pero Regan, handa ka na ba sa pwedeng maging gulo na sanhi ko sa buhay mo? It will be a messy fight once others know about our secret.
Call me Raikin, babe. My real name is Raikin Reagan, and to answer your question, yes, I am ready. I will never leave you, especially now that I have a reason to fight for what we have. Just tell me what you want. I can do it my way, but I won't impose anything you wouldn't like. I don't want to decide for you. Always know that your well-being and our baby's welfare are my top priorities.
Masaya si Athea sa naging sagot ni Raikin. Di siya nagkamali sa kanyang desisyon. She got the assurance she needed. As usual, Raikin took care of her. Sobrang saya niya na karamay niya ngayon ang lalaking minimiti. Habang sila'y nagre-relax looking at the view below, Raikin told everything about his story that Athea may need to know and Athea do the same. They both promised to be honest and direct para maiwasan ang di pagkakaunawaan. Raikin assist her in everything she do, palagi itong nakaalalay. He made sure na hindi siya mahihirapan. They were on the way to sleep when Athea received a call from Leslie, saying na andon si George sa kanila, hinahanap siya. George can contact her dahil binablock niya ang lalaki.
Andyan pa ba siya sa inyo ngayon? Did you ask him kung ano ang kailangan niya sa akin at bakit niya ako hinahanap?
Yes, he's still in his car pero mukhang paalis na ata. He said nagtataka daw siya kung bakit di ka pa nakauwi cause it's already late. I just told him na minsan mag-sleep over ka sa bahay at ako dun sa bahay mo. Naniniwala naman ata, bumalik ako agad sa loob ng bahay baka may itatanong pa siya.
Na-frustrate si Athea kasi pinagsabihan na niya dati si George na wag siyang pakialaman sa kanyang buhay. At ngayon minomonitor na naman siya.
Well, di mo masisi na mag-alala sa'yo knowing you're pregnant and he thinks he's the daddy. Heads up lang, he might call you using other number kaya wag mong sagutin ang tawag niya or better turn off your phone.
Raikin was just listening to the conversation at nainis siya sa narinig. It seems that guy is not over Athea.
Why does he need to look for you when you two have already broken up? And since he is in your house now, does that mean he comes and goes as he pleases?
Yes, sometimes he just comes unnoticed, even I keep insisting that I don't him near me.
Alanganing wika ni Athea, based sa ekspresyon ng mukha nito. He is pissed at ayaw na niyang dagdagan ang inis nito.
You have to set your boundaries, and he has to respect that. He can't just barge in without your approval.
Alam ko at ilang beses ko na siyang napagsabihan. Di ko naman siya tuluyang mapaalis kasi bahay niya din yun.
So, you just can do it anytime he wants to come by? Like you are not having your own privacy? Is that what you mean?
Alam ni Athea na lumaki si Raikin sa ibang bansa at particular sila sa privacy. Dito naman sa Pinas we can share and adjust with the privacy thing. Nanatiling tahimik si Athea. Di na rin maganda ang kanyang mood. Di sanay that someone's questioning her decision or ginagawa dahil matagal na panahon walang pakialam si George sa kanya at ayaw niya mag-explain sa lahat ng nangyayari.
I'm sorry, babe. This thing doesn't set well in me. We'll just talk about it tomorrow. You need to rest now.
Raikin kisses her forehead and goes outside the room. Gustong maiyak ni Athea, bago pa lang sila, pero may misunderstanding na. Ayaw niya ng ganito at ayaw niya ng komplikado.
Is this what a new relationship is all about? Misunderstanding, explanation, adjustment and knowing each other again. Am I ready for it? Para akong bumabalik sa dati. This is supposed to be our first day of being together again, but one news ruined our mood.
Raikin carefully watched Athea sleeping in his bed. May bahid pa ng luha ang kanyang mga mata. Di mapigilang mainis si Raikin sa sarili. Alam niyang nasa sensitibong sitwasyon si Athea, pero pinasama niya ang emosyon ng babae. He promised not to hurt her pero sinasaktan niya ng di inaasahan. Lumundo siya sa kama at tumabi sa babae. He touched her face and say words quietly.
I am sorry, babe. I know I disappointed you tonight. I am feeling disappointed too with myself. It should be me who understand you first. Tomorrow we will talk. I can't let this misunderstanding prolong. It will ruin us both.
Athea woke up in the middle of the night dahil para siyang may ihi, and she felt numb sa kanya na realized that Raikin is hugging her tight. Sa kanyang pagkilos para bumaba nagising ang lalaki.
Babe, are you okay? Did I hurt you somewhere?
Tarantang wika ni Raikin nang makitang nahihirapan si Athea.
No, okay lang, medyo nangangalay lang ako at naiihi.
Sa pagkarinig nito binuhat niya si Athea patungong banyo sa kaminasahi ang paa at braso para mawala ang ngalay paglapag nito sa kama. Athea was shocked sa gesture ng lalaki, di siya nakapagsalita. She just keep watching him.
Does it feel better now?
Malambing na tanong nito habang nakatutok sa kanyang mga mata. And she nod cause she likes the feeling, it's relaxing. Then she signal na okay na. Tumabi si Raikin sa kanya, holding her close.
I'm sorry for being an asshole. I shouldn't have reacted like that. I should understand that we come from different backgrounds and were raised differently. Please forgive me.
Okay lang, normal na siguro that we will have misunderstanding and confrontations as we're just getting to know each other. Small things bigla na lang maging malaki, at saka sabi ng doktor ang hormone ng buntis ay mataas kaya paiba-iba ng mood. Just understand me na lang.
Ray can appreciate her more. He thinks, how could this woman so logical?
No, babe, it's my fault too. I'm also having a hard time adjusting. I've never been in a serious relationship before, so I might be lacking in that aspect. Just correct me if you think I'm wrong, so we can set our boundaries, adjust, and recognize the things we need to change. We should learn from our mistakes and handle things in a mature way. If you need space and time to process things, just tell me, but don't let it pass without communication. We are already on this journey, so we might as well take it seriously. I may not be an expert in relationships, but I know that love isn't just a feeling. It's a commitment to care for someone emotionally, physically, and spiritually every day, regardless of how we feel in the moment. A solid relationship takes time, effort, work, and understanding. It's not about being happy every single day. Happiness is just a feeling, and feelings are temporary.
Di mapigilang maging emosyonal si Athea sa sinabi ng lalaki. Lahat ng sinabi nito ay lumukob sa buo niyang pagkatao. Ang sarap pakinggan, may sense. She is grateful to have found this man.
Remember, love is an act of will that requires constant effort from both of us. Even if we have a strong connection, if we fail to work on it, we will eventually break. All I can promise is that I will work harder on our relationship. I don't want to give up on what we have. We've come too far for it to go to waste.
Di niya mapigilang mapaluha. Lahat ng sinabi nito ay kapareha sa kanyang midhiin. Ito'y patunay na di siya nag-iisa. Binigyan niya ng magaang halik ang lalaki. A kiss that showed appreciation.
Thank you, Rayken. Your word is enough to assure me na di ako nag-isa sa labang ito. Maging malakas ako dahil andyan ka palagi. Karamay ko kahit di ko pa alam kung ano ang kahihitnan nito.
Do you know how beautiful you are? You bare your soul, and your eyes express so much emotion. You captivate me with just a look, and I get lost in your gaze. I've been restless all my life, but you give me peace. Your scent calms my senses. So, don't lose your passion, okay? Because I hold on to that.
Tumango si Athea, di akalain na ganun pala ang epekto niya sa lalaki. She kissed him again and this time it's more passionate. Kaya in that moment di na napigilang ng dalawa ang nagsiklabang damdamin.
I miss you so much, babe. I long for your touch, just like we had in Bali. Your caress makes me feel like a man. Your gaze ignites my desire, and your touch sets me on fire. I may commit a sin, but I'd gladly burn if it means being with you.
Athea smiled, pareho sila ng naramdaman. Ipiliin niyang magkasala kung kapalit ay ang lalaking kasama. In that night, they spent it devouring each other, showing the intensity of their love. A night full of passion. Kinabukasan nagising si Athea sa mga halik ni Rayken. Until now, di pa rin siya makapaniwala na kasama na niya ang lalaki. Nayayakap at di lang bahagi ng kanyang imahinasyon.
Good morning, beautiful. How was your sleep?
I feel great. Ito ata ang pinakamasayang umaga sa tanang buhay ko. Knowing that you're with me at di ka basta-basta mawawala. Ang usapan natin kagabi ay nagpapalakas sa akin sa haharapin nating problema.
I'm glad you feel that way. I love you, and will be here for you. We may have a long way in this relationship, but I want you to hold my hands tight as we cross the bridge together, as we sail ourselves amidst a storm, as we face our problems. We should break the barriers together and not facing it alone. Are you with me in that sense?
Wika nito as Rayken faces Athea. He entangled their hands together and not leaving each other's gaze. Masaya pala makipag-promise sa taong pareho kayo ng damdamin at layunin.
Yes, I am with you sa lahat ng tatahakin natin.
See these hands? This is us. We're intertwined forever, no matter how hard life gets. Never let go of this hand because I won't.
Ang luha na naman ni Athea ay umagos ng di inaasahan. Lately madali siyang mapaiyak but this time it's a tears of joy. Regan wiped her tears.
How can you cry when you are happy?
Wika ng lalaki, pero alam niya he understands her. Di din niya alam, basta masaya lang siya at napapaiyak sa sobrang saya. How could this man affect her just by his words? Di niya napigilan na halikan ito. Rayken returned her kisses, and they quickly grew hated. Their emotions built up as they expressed their feelings through each kiss. His hands gently traced her body, and their eyes burned with passion. Desire was evident. The man in front of her has let her experience different emotions in just split seconds. Andun yung maiyak siya, masaya, excited, nanggigil, may takot at same time in love. In that morning, they shared love once again. He is very gentle enough not to hurt her but makes her feel the undeniable happiness and pleasure na sila lang dalawa ang nakakaalam. Always ends satisfying. Athea's life totally changed simula nang dumating si Raiken. He pampered her with everything. Kasama niya ito sa check-up and very attentive in all her needs. A few days after tumawag uli si Leslie sa kanya. Reminding about George na ikinasinimangot naman niya. Di pa siya nakauwi ng kanilang bahay at di pa nag-report sa trabaho dahil Raiken wanted to spend time with her.
What's wrong? Something happened? Seems you're not in the mode.
Nainis lang ako. Leslie called saying that George called her informing that we need to attend his parents' wedding anniversary later at 8 in the evening. His parents want us to be there.
Sa pagkarinig nito, nalukot ang mukha ni Raiken, hindi nagustuhan ang narinig. Alam niya she needs to explain it more.
You know, his parents doesn't know about our situation. Matagal na din di ako nagpapakita sa kanila. Nakasanayan na ng lahat na every wedding anniversary nila. Everyone is expected to be there, at mabait naman ang parents niya sa akin. They love me as their daughter.
Malumanay na wika ni Athea. She is hoping na di mag-react kaagad si Raiken, and that he will understand her again. She looked at him na may pagsumamo sa mukha.
So what is your decision?
I don't know yet. I have a high respect on his parents. Kung di ako magpakita, magtataka sila. If I go there, they will know my pregnancy at di ko naman maitatago ang aking sitwasyon habang buhay.
Visible sa mukha ni Athea ang pag-alala at problema. Di niya alam ang gagawin, isang kilos niya apektado lahat. Dagdag pa na they will think it's George's child. Then she feels Raiken's sudden hug.
Don't stress yourself. Go there, attend the event, and use that opportunity to tell his parents that you've separated and are filing for an annulment. Be honest with them and say in front of him, so he'll finally stop following you. I think he's just using this family event as an excuse to get closer to you and manipulate you. I will accompany you and stay in the car. I'll be watching him. You better not cross the line, because I can't guarantee I'll be nice to him. Tell that man he doesn't need to accompany you. You're going there alone.
Istrikto nitong sabi. Alam niya na nagseselos lang si Raiken, pero kinakabahan talaga siya sa pwedeng mangyari. Ayaw niya mag-cross ang landas ng dalawa. Ayaw muna niya ma-expose hanggat di patapos ang annulment nila. As what they agree, inihatid siya ni Raiken, pero hindi ito nagsasalita habang nasa biyahe, kaya nababahala si Athea kung ano ang nasa isipan ng lalaki.
Okay ka lang. Galit ka ba?
I'm good, babe. I just don't want him near you, and I not being there bothers me.
Don't you have a trust on me? That I won't allow him to touch me? In any way possible?
No, not that, babe. I do trust you 100%, but it's him that I don't trust. The fact he is doing things to get closer to you means he is that interested in getting you back. He had all the privilege to do that which I don't even have the right. I'm jealous of him.
Pero ikaw naman ang mahal ko, ang pinili ko. What we had is long gone. I am totally over George. There's nothing to be jealous of. He maybe had a right by law pero hanggang dun lang yun. What had left was my respect sa mga tao na nakasama ko dati at naging mahalaga din sa akin.
Intindi niya sa lalaki, giving him the assurance that he's the man for her. Ngayon niya nakita ang pagiging possessive ng lalaki. Nang nakarating sila sa bahay ng biyenan, nakita niya si George na naghihintay sa labas. Tinitingnan ito ng maigi ni Raiken. Ayaw pa sana nitong umalis dahil maghihintay ito pero di pumayag si Athea. Natatakot siya baka ma-provoke ito at mag-abot sila ni George. She promised na tatawag kapag pauwi na siya. Pero di pumayag ang lalaki na may iwan siya dun na walang kasama. He left his bodyguard outside to guard her.
If that guy do something funny, don't hesitate to come outside and ask for help. The bodyguards are waiting for you.
Buti na lang di nagmatigas si Raiken at umalis din ito. Nang malapit na siya sa may gate, nakita siya ni George at sinabayan pagpasok ng bahay. Hindi niya ito pinansin kahit marami itong tanong. Then sinalubong sila ng mga kamag-anak nila na nasa bakuran nagtipon-tipon.
Oh George, buntis na pala ang asawa mo. Congrats insan. Bakit ngayon lang namin nalaman? Congrats Athea, sa wakas binayayaan na din kayo.
Napapikit na lang si Athea, di niya alam kung paano mag-response sa mga tanong nila, pero si George kung makangisi wagas, lahat binabati siya. Pagpasok sa loob, everyone was shocked seeing her, especially his parents. It's been a while na di siya nagpapakita sa kanila, at base sa reaksyon ng mga ito, parang wala silang alam sa kanyang pagbubuntis. It seems George didn't tell them regarding their real status. Lumapit siya sa biyanan at bumati.
Athea anak, totoo ba tong nakikita ko na magkakaapo na ako sa inyo? Bakit ngayon lang namin to nalaman? Kung di kayo nagpakita dito wala kaming alam.
Sabi nito sabay hog sa kanya. Hindi siya sumagot buti na lang kay George ito tumingin.
Something just happened, Ma. We prefer to keep it to ourselves muna.
Congratulations to the both of you. Sa wakas nagbunga din ang ilang panalangin natin. Everyone listens. I have a great news to all of you. Athea here is pregnant. Sa wakas nagbunga na din ang ilang taong paghihintay.
Di makasagot si Athea, napapahiya sa sinabi ng biyanang babae. Bakas ang kasayahan sa mukha nito pati ang ibang kaanak. Di niya alam kung paano niya sasabihin ang totoo. She has no heart to break their happiness in the best day of their life. Her revelation can wait. She need a proper venue and time for it. Buong gabi, di magkaundagaga si George sa kaseserve sa kanya pati ang mga magulang nito. Lahat na lang ata gustong ibigay sa kanya.
I'm fine George, you don't need to bother. Akain ako kung gusto ko nang kumain.
She decide to sit somewhere in the corner. Nangangalay na ang kanyang paa sa katatayo.
Athea, can we talk? It seems na parang iniiwasan mo na ako. You always have sleepover at Leslie's apartment.
George, di ba nag-usap na tayo na wag mo akong pakialaman? Wherever I sleep ay wala ka na dun. I don't need to report my whereabouts sa'yo. Dahil wala na tayo. Katulad nung panahon na ayaw mo akong makialam sa'yo. Siguro naman gets mo ngayon ang damdamin ko. Dahil yun ang ipinaramdam mo sa akin noon.
Athea, nag-alala lang ako sa'yo. Buntis ka. Asawa pa rin kita. Di ako makatulog knowing di ka pa nakauwi ng bahay.
Wow, nag-alala ka na sa akin ngayon? Did you ever think na yung ginawa mo dati na di ka umuwi ng ilang araw at walang pasabi at kapag umaalis ka ng alanganing oras? Then when I ask you nagagalit ka, naisip mo ba ang damdamin ko that time? We are over George, di mo na ako responsibilidad ngayon. I have my own life.
Nakita ni Athea ang panlulumo ng lalaki. She knew nasaktan ang lalaki sa bawat salita na kanyang binibitawan. Ayaw na sana niyang ibalik ang nakaraan, pero naiinis na siya sa kakulitan ng lalaki. Then Athea remembered the annulment issue.
I just know that you canceled the annulment you had filed. Baki, di ba yun ang gusto mo? Ilang beses mo na nga akong nasaktan ng dahil lang dun. Now, I am willing to sign it and go with the process. What happened to that?
No, I don't want us to be apart anymore. I want to work on our marriage. Gusto kong magsimula tayong muli.
You want us to start again? Nagpapatawa ka ba? Hindi ka nahiyang hilingin yan sa akin. I have moved on George. I cannot go back to that stage. Tapos na ako. Inubos mo na ako.
Galit na sagot ni Athea kay George. Every time he brought the topic di niya mapigilang magalit cause she can remember the pain.
Have you ever thought about my pain? Do you even know na muntik na akong magpakamatay? Ilang bises kong pinagtangkaan ang sarili. Good thing Leslie was there to stop me. Now, I already woke up from that nightmare. Then you want me to get back to you. Bakit? Dahil nalaman mo na yung babae mo ay warfrek pala at di lang ikaw ang lalaki niya. After what you have done to me, tingin mo ganun lang kadali ang laha. As easy as dropping me somewhere and taking me back where you left me.
Asigaw na wika ni Athea dahil punong-puno na siya. Gusto na niyang matapos ang lahat at pilit kinakalimutan ang nakalipas, pero ang lalaki pilit binabalik lahat.
Athea, George, ano ang ibig sabihin ng mga narinig ko? Nagkahiwalay ba kayo?
Di siya makasagot. As she looked around lahat pala nakatingin sa kanila at posibleng kanina pa sila pinakinggan. She looked at George para siya ang sumagot.
Walang alis sa inyo sa bahay na ito ngayong gabi. We will talk your problem tomorrow. Dito na kayo matulog.
Firm na wika ng ina at kapag ito ang nagsalita, walang makakasalungat. Mas lalo siyang nanlumo dahil sleeping there with George is like declaring war to Raken. Pero di naman pwedeng baliin niya ang utos ng biyanan. She respect her. Maybe it's a good idea para mapag-usapan ang lahat, para wala na siyang isipin. They should know their real situation, pero hindi ngayong gabi ang tamang panahon. Athea talked to Raken in secret, explaining the situation.
What? Will you sleep with that man in same room?
There's no other room for us. Halos lahat dito matutulog. You don't need to worry. George cannot touch me. I won't allow that to happen. The bed is big and he knows my rule. I want to end this issue with him and his family. Tomorrow is the best time. Please just bear with me.
Promise me you'll be okay. Your bodyguards are still there. They will wait until tomorrow. If you need anything, just call them, okay? And call me anytime if you need me. I trust you in this. Don't sleep late. Love you.
Okay, thank you. Good night. Love you.
Sino yung kausap mo? Bakit ka-sweet ka sa kanya?
Na-shock si Athea dahil nasa likuran lang pala si George, habang nag-uusap sila ni Raiken. Natakot siya bigla at si Leslie ang ginawang dahilan dahil di niya alam kung hanggang saan ang narinig nito. George just look at her. Kinabahan si Athea sa titig ng lalaki. Umalis na si Athea para magtungo sa kwarto nila. Athea watched George na papalapit sa kama. Nilagyan niya ng malaking harang sa pagitan nila. Ngayon niya nakita ang malaking kaibahan sa pagitan nila. May awkwardness na. Para silang di magkakilala. The 8 years of being together biglang nawala. They are now stranger.
Ganun na ba kalaki ang galit mo sa akin na, kahit pwede ka na mahulog sa posisyon na yan, mas pipiliin mo para lang makaiwas sa akin? Take the center, Athea, or you want me to sleep on the floor. Wag mong ilagay ang sarili mo sa peligro. Just one move pwede kang mahulog. The bed is big enough.
Tama siya, may lagay niya sa peligro ang kanyang dinadala. Kaya umayos siya ng higa. Ngayong gabi isipin niyang di kasama ang lalaki. Like he never exists. Kinabukasan, Athea received an early morning greeting from Raiken na nagpapangiti sa kanya. It's enough para magkaroon siya ng lakas to face the battle today. Pagkababa pa lang niya, nakita niya ang lahat nasa hapag. Ganito ang pamilya ni George. Ang lahat ng problema pang pamilya ay sa hapag pinag-usapan habang kumakain. Lahat tahimik kasama ang lahat ng membro ng pamilya. Hinihintay siyang makaupo at hinihintay magsalita ang ina, the decision maker, but she declared na pagkatapos na kumain sila mag-usa. Nakapag-promise na siya sa sarili. Whatever happens today, she have to be firm with her decision. Dito nakasalalay ang kanyang kaligayahan, their future at ang kapakanan ng kanyang anak.
George at Athea, pamilya tayo dito. Ang problema niyo problema din namin. We want to hear all sides of the story. It seems na ang sitwasyon niyo ay hindi lamang isang simpleng di pagkakaunawaan. Paano kayo humantong sa ganito?
Si Athea ang unang nagsasalita. She explained everything. Kung ano ang kanyang pinagdaanan simulang nagbago si George, pati pananakit nito sa kanya ng physical, verbal at emosyonal. Pati ang pagkabuntis ng kabit at ang pag-iiskandalo ng babae sa kanyang trabaho. Lahat na panganga sa kanyang revelasyon. Di nila akalain na humantong-an sila sa ganoon. Inamin niya sa lahat how George begged for her to sign the annulment na matagal na niyang file. Kaya, ilang beses na niyang pinagtangkaang kitilin ang buhay dahil sa labis na sakit. Kaya ngayon desidido na siyang tapusin ang kanilang relasyon, dahil wala nang natitirang pagmamahal at tiwala na sinira ng lalaki. Matagal na silang hiwalay, konfirmasyon na lang ng korte ang kulang.
Oh my God, George! What have you done? Nasaan na yung babae at ang anak mo? Bakit nakuha mong magluko?
Hysterical na saad ng ina. No one would think he is capable of doing that horrible things to her. Di makasagot si George. He just looks at Athea na may pagsumamo sa mukha.
The crazy thing is, that woman acts more than a wife sa akin. Ginugulo ako sa trabaho. Binantaan pa. Hinahana si George sa akin kapag di umuwi sa kanya. Oh my God, George, this is crazy. What you have got yourself into. Sa ganoong klase pang babae. Gusto kong sabihin sa inyo that I'll file the annulment again. Desidido akong tapusin ang relasyon namin. Apos na ako sa pagiging martir. Walang saysay magpatuloy ang isang relasyon na wala ng pagmamahalan. Anak, baka pwedeng pag-usapan muna natin to. Huwag magpadalos-dalos. Kasal kayo, may anak pang darating. Please, we can just support the baby sa kabila. Act as a man, George, huwag kang katahimik na lang.
Lahat ng tao sa paligid ay tahimik lang, pati ama nila. Ang kanyang mamalang ang nagsasalita at sinagawan si George.
Hiwalay na kami nung other woman, Mom. The child is not mine. Inaako lang sa akin.
Mas lalong napanganga ang nakakarinig. Nagluko si George pero niluko lang pala siya.
Regardless of anything, I made my decision. I'm going to annul our marriage. I'm breaking the bond between us. It's useless to continue the marriage when trust and love aren't there anymore, which the foundation of a strong family. I am sorry, but I had to do it for my own sanity.
Asabog ni Athea sabay alis sa kanilang harapan. At least nakapagpaliwanag na siya. Hindi siya ang dapat sisihin ng kanilang hiwalayan. Rinig pa niya ang sermon ng ina sa lalaki. Athea went straight to the office kasama ng mga bodyguard.
Alam niyo may party daw na gagawin ang company this coming Saturday. It would be headed by the design and promotion team at saka marketing department. Maraming media ang invited. Alam niyo ba kung para saan ang party na ito?
This is serve as welcome party kay Sir Regan at turnover party na din ng kumpanya sa new management. Pa-welcome party na din daw kay Ma'am Louise na soon will be joining the company. Sabi nila good advising daw para makilala ng lahat ang ating kumpanya.
Rinig ni Athea sa usap-usapan ng mga kasamahan. Hindi ito nabanggit ni Raiken sa kanya.
Sino ba ang Luise na yan? Bakit kailangan pang i-welcome?
Siya lang naman ang nag-isang babaeng anak ni Mr. Perez. Hindi pa natin siya nakilala kasi galing abroad.
Pero di ba bininta na ni Sir ang lahat ng share niya?
Yes, bininta ang ownership and rights ng company pero may tinira na kaunti na share si Sir Perez para siguro sa legacy niya. Siya ang naghirap itayo ang kumpanyang ito.
Nakikinig lang si Athea sa usapan pero focus pa din siya sa trabaho. Gusto niyang panatilihin ang magandang trabaho kahit si Raiken pa ang may-ari ng kumpanya. She is in the middle of her work nang lapitan siya ni Janet at sinabihang pinatawag sa taas. At first nagtataka siya then Janet told her na may mali sa kanyang report kaya nagmamadali siyang umakyat. Pagdating sa taas, she was directed to Raiken's office. Agad niya itong tinanong ng makita dahil metikuloso siya pagdating sa kanyang trabaho.
Your mistake was that you forgot to greet me this morning. It's almost lunchtime, babe, and I haven't heard from you since then. Your smile is precious, but I need my morning kiss.
Sad nito in a bored look, eyeing her, parang may pagtatampo. She just smiled upon his action. Akala niya kung ano na ang kanyang mali. So she kissed him. Then he wraps her in his arms at pinaupo sa kanyang kandungan.
I miss you. Did you miss me?
He hugs her close and put his head into her shoulder.
Palagi naman kitang naisik kaya di na kita na-miss.
Nakangiti niyang ani sa lalaki. Inalis nito ang ulo sa kanyang balikat. He holds her face with his hands at tinitigan siya then he smiled when he sees she is smiling.
Fair enough. You didn't miss because you always think of me. I would consider that as good. How did the party and meeting go? Tell me what happened.
Curious nitong tanong. Ang sarap pala ng feeling that someone cares kapag nasa mahirap ka na sitwasyon. A comforting hug and an ear ready to listen are all she need. Sinalaysay ni Athea ang nangyari sa party. How George begs her to work out their marriage at kung paano ito sinisisi ng mga kamag-anak.
That's good. At least they know the situation and what to expect. So, I was right that he's doing things just to win you back. I'm proud of you for putting him in his place. I will contact my lawyer to find the best annulment lawyer, someone highly skilled in the field, to expedite the process. We cannot move forward with our plans if this isn't resolved. It needs to be done as soon as possible.
Napahanga si Athea sa plano ng lalaki. She also tell him about her worries, and how she felt guilty dahil diniin niya si George sa pamilya nito, pero totoo naman ang nangyari. Hindi siya magbago kung hindi dahil kay George. She also felt guilty for not telling them na hindi si George ang ama sa batang dinadala niya.
Don't be. We are just following our hearts. We never expected it to happen. We never plan it. It just happens because it is meant to happen. This is our fate to cross each other's paths. So don't think about that, okay? You are for me, and I'm yours.
Ang salita ni Raiken ay sapat na para mapanatag ang kanyang kalooban. Then she remembered the party.
Usap-usapan dito ngayon na may party this Saturday saka Mr. Perez's daughter will work here. Is it true?
I don't know why, but he called me this morning saying that his only daughter wanted to join the company on his behalf and that it was his right. So I said yes. The party is meant to inform everyone that the Phoenix Company is now part of the Reagan Empire, which will attract attention. I want this business to grow, and we're currently planning various strategies. That's why some of my team members are here.
Hanga si Athea sa pamamalakad ni Raiken. It means magaling talaga siya na negosyante.
Di ba gahol na sa oras if you want a blast event? Given na ilang araw lang ang preparation.
Well, babe, it's part of their job to find solutions. I won't settle for less. They have to prove their worth. I give the orders, and it's their job to deliver them on time and with the best quality I expect, regardless of the circumstances. They need to come up with the best solutions, even under pressure. I've given them an unlimited budget, so there's no excuse for them not to excel.
Ganito pala ang taong ito magtrabaho at mag-isip. Bawat salitang binibitawan mark of firmness and precision. Ang dami palang dapat niyang alamin. What she had known in those days na magkasama sila ay malayo pala sa katotohanan. Every day she learned more about him. During break time may dumating na snack for Athea. It was from Raiken base sa message nito na kinaiinggitan naman ng kanyang mga kasamahan. Akala nila galing pa din yun sa ex niya at nanliligaw ulit. Di na lang niya pinansin ang usapan nila. Leslie asked her about the meeting with the ex-in-laws. Isinalaysay ni Athea ang nangyari.
Tama ka, Les. George is doing everything to win me back. Desidido siya to work on our marriage. Pati pamilya niya ngayon ginagamit para mapasuko ako.
Well, it's too late because you found someone worth 1,000,000 times more than him. I told you before that everything happens for a reason. Someone out there was waiting for you, and now you've found him. Fate brought you together, and now that it's happened. Kaya wag mo na yan pakawalan. Di mo kasalanan na nga mahal ka uli sa tamang tao.
Sa loob ng opisina, usap-usapan ang tungkol sa party. It is going to be held at Regan Hotel na ikinasaya naman ng lahat dahil ang Regan Hotel ay kilala at luxurious. Kung baga makatapak ka lang sa lugar, nakaka-proud na. Binida ng mga kasamahan nila na marami daw ang mag-aatin at maraming client na gustong makipag-alyansa sa kumpanya. Kasi simula pa lang ng bagong management pero humakot na ng atensyon. Around 2 o'clock while doing her work, Athea was craving for freeze with ketchup and ice cream. Di siya mapakali, malapit na siyang matapos sa trabaho pero wala ang kanyang atensyon. Then she heard notification on her phone.
Hey, what's wrong? Do you want something? You seems bothered.
Nagtaka si Athea kung bakit alam nito ang kasalukuyang sitwasyon. Pero wala siyang pakialam, nanunubig na ang kanyang bagang, di makahintay.
Gusto kong kumain ng ice cream and freeze with lots of ketchup.
Okay, just wait for your ice cream and fries there.
Biglang nagliwanag ang kanyang mga mata sa sinabi nito. Makakain niya ang gusto, para siyang batang pinagbigyan ng kahilingan. Pero napansin pala ng mga kasamahan ang pagiging balisa niya, kaya sinabi niya ang totoo. Na kinatatakutan naman ng lahat. Cause everyone remembered what happened last time. Ang ice cream ang dahilan kung bakit siya napagalitan. Lahat nataranta para sa kanya. Di alam ang gagawin pero si Athea relax lang. After a few minutes have passed, while they are busy doing their work, Raken just came suddenly in the office. Lahat na panganga at nataranta. Kasi they never expected na pupunta siya na walang warning galing sa taas.
Take it easy, everyone. I just have an announcement to make, so no need to worry. Since we are expanding, we need more people on our team to handle the workload. We are hiring new candidates to join us. And since many of you have been with the company for a long time, some of you will be promoted to manage other teams. Who is your superior here? Because she will be promoted to an executive role to oversee this department. And the next in line will take over managing the team here.
Lahat naging masaya sa bagong balita, pero pinipigilan ang kasayahan dahil baka masita pa. Pero nang tanungin kung sino ang iboboto to be the next in line with Janet, sila ni Leslie ang minensyon ng grupo.
Okay, Miss Gonzalez and Miss Marasigan, you two will each lead a group. I'll leave it to you to choose who will be under your wing. You will also be responsible for training the new hires and assigning them to their respective roles. I expect full cooperation from everyone. We will be working at full blast soon, so expect more tasks coming in. Each of you will be promoted to new positions in the coming days once our clients finalize their contracts and projects that start coming in. So no one will be left behind, but it still depends on your performance. That's all for today. By the way, I got you all foods as your early celebration.
Nagsidatingan ang mga pagkain like pizza, ice creams, burgers and freeze. Everyone still in daze about the news and at Raken's gesture. Then Raken spoke Tagalog kay Janet at napansin yun ng iba. Sa kanila napansin na mabait pala ang boss.
Wait, sir. You know how to speak Tagalog.
Yes, after all I'm a Filipino by blood. My mom is a Filipina.
Napanganga ang kanyang mga kasamahan at napahiya dahil dati nagchismis sila tungkol sa boss. Lahat kampanti na di maintindihan, pero yun pala ay bistado sila. Raken smoothly goes to Athea's side. Sinigahan niya ito ng mata dahil baka mabuko pa sila. But Raken is persistent, ginawa niya ito ng di halata. Pasimple lang ang kilos at may binulong sa kanya.
Do you like my surprise? You can eat now in peace. Enjoy your food. See you later.
Itong si Athea swerte talaga. Biruin mo kasasabi lang niya na nagkikrave siya ng freeze at ice cream tapos dumating agad at si Sir Pang naghatid. Swerte din siya sa atin dahil maraming magagandang nangyari simula nung nabuntis siya. Kaya Athea mahal ka namin at ang baby mo. Lahat kami ninangha.
She just smiled at them. Today is the party, kaya maaga silang pinawi lahat to prepare for tonight's event. Around 7 in the evening mag-start. Si Athea at Leslie sa penthouse magbibihis. Raken bought her new dress. Pagkarating ng penthouse, humanga si Leslie sa nakikita. Halos lahat ng bagay dun ay sa movie lang niya nakikita or sa picture. Then they were served with food at may personal pa na mag-ayos sa kanila courtesy of Raken.
Iba talaga ang mayaman, no? Just one click of their finger, lahat naruon na.
Hanggang ngayon di pa rin ako makapaniwala les na naranasan ko ito ngayon. Raken is generous. Things na di ko naranasan kay George. Hindi lang sa financial na aspeto kundi sa lahat ng bagay. Ay natatakot ako sa pwede maging balik nitong kasayahan ko.
Huwag kang mag-isip ng negatibo. I enjoy mo na lang kung ano ang meron ka ngayon. Di natin hawak ang bukas, manalangin na lang tayo.
After natapos ang kanilang pag-aayos, Pumanaog na sila ni Leslie using the private lift ni Raiken. Pagdating nila sa venue, everyone is there. Then a photographer asked them to take a pose.
Wow, Adea, ang gandang dress mo. You are shining like a diamond. Lumulutang ang kagandahan mo. You look alluring in that dress.
Oh, you look hot, preggy. Blooming na blooming. Arang di bantes tingnan ha.
Apuri ng kasamahan nila. Lete na silang pumanaog dahil sinigurado nila na di sila makikita ng mga kasamahan. Pagdating sa venue, nag-start na pala ang event. By department ang arrangement ng lahat. She looked at the executive department, wala si Raiken. A few minutes after, may isang grupo na dumating, nagkikislapan ang mga kamera. Yun pala ay mga grupo ng executive at mga bisita, kasama si Raiken.
Oy, sino yang nasa tabi ni Sir O? Sobrang ganda naman. Arang manika ang mukha at modelo ng dating.
Upon hearing it, biglang naging alerto lahat ng pandama niya. Ang liig ay parang mababali na sa katatanaw at lahat ata sila curious kung sino ang kasama niya. She saw Raiken kasama ng ilang executive at ibang mga tao na di familiar, at may isang babae na dumidikit sa kanya.
Yes, sobrang ganda niya. Perfect body figure. Pang model ang tindig pati pananamit bongga. Nakaka-insecure tingnan. Lahat ng tao nakatingin sa kanila as they walk in the hallway. Oy, bagay sila ni Sir, gwapo at maganda. Sino kaya iyan?
Di niya mapigilan na masaktan sa narinig. Bagay sila, masakit yun. Di makapakali si Athea. Inatake siya ng selos at insecurity. Lalo na't mukhang walang-wala siya sa kalingkingan ng babae, at Raiken didn't tell her about that woman. They seems close kung makaasta ang babae. Nakahawak pa sa kanyang braso.
Baka girlfriend ni Sir. Kasi magkasama sila sa kahalata na magkakilala sila.
Ilan lang yan sa mga bulungan naririnig ni Athea. Yes, bakit nga ba sila magkasama at di siya nakauwi sa penthouse? Halata naman na nakapagbihis na siya ng bagong suot. Nakita ni Athea na nakatingin sa kanya ang kaibigan, na may simpatya sa mga mata.
Huwag kang maniwala sa iyong naririnig. Hintayin mo ang paliwanag niya. Mas mabuti kung sa kanya manggaling lahat ng kwento, kaya relax ka lang dyan.
Si Raiken at ibang kasama ay nakupo sa may center at harapan nila kasama ang mga mahahalagang bisita. Di niya mapigilan na magbago ang mood as she looked at them. They seems enjoying at palaging nag-uusap. May pabulong-bulong at pahampas-hampas pa ang babae kay Raiken. They sit too close to each other. Looks like a couple in their sight. Tuluyan nang nasira ang gabi ni Athea. Atuloy ang event, nagsalita ang MC, giving the introduction of the company. Slideshow are on the screen about the history of Phoenix, its journey and how it started up to the present. Wala ang isip ni Athea sa sinasabi ng MC. Ang kanyang mata ay nakafocus to the VIP table. Nakita niya si Raiken na lumilinga, parang may hinahana. Then their eyes meet. Di niya ito nginitian, tiningnan lang ng walang expression. Nakita niya ang pagkunot ng noo nito while looking at her. She remained seated with no reaction and never backed down on his gaze. After nagsalita ang MC, Raiken stands up sa podium to give his speech. The way he moves and stand in front commands attention. Doon nakita ni Athea ang kaibahan nilang dalawa. Ang taong nasa harapan ay kilala at respetado, samantalang siya ay isang simpleng empleyado lamang nito. After his speech about the company, himself, he personally introduced a woman na kasama nit, anak pala siya ni Mr. Perez.
It is a great privilege to be here. This company means a lot to my father. He poured his blood and sweat into it. I'm grateful to be part of this organization and sincerely thank Mr. Raiken for giving me this opportunity. I will work hard in the role assigned to me.
I would like to congratulate the team who have made this event possible. Hope you will enjoy what they have prepared. That's all for tonight. Thank you.
Ending na mensahe ni Raiken. Sabay pa silang bumaba sa stage. Nakita niya ang pagiging clingy ng babae kay Raiken. Masakit pala na makita na may ibang babae na pag-ukulan nito ng attention aside from her. Everyone is eager to know about them. Hot topic of the night, kunbaga. Ano ang magagawa niya, na kahit ang tumabi sa lalaki di niya magagawa? She guessed she would endure the sight all night. The party is successful, maraming handa. A lot of celebrities are invited to perform at mga kilalang personalidad na bisita. Ang mga employee ay nakihalo sa lahat. May inuman at nagsasayawan. She saw Raiken busy talking to some businessmen, and the woman keeps in his side always. Kung nasaan ata si Raiken andun din siya. Parang naging anino na siya sa lalaki. Marami ang nag-imbita sa kanya na sumayaw dahil sila lang ni Leslie ang nasa upuan, pero tinanggihan niya. Her reason is she feel numb. Then ilang minuto binalikan siya uli ng mga kasamahan to join sa grupo nila. Ayaw niyang maging KJ kaya sumama na siya pati si Leslie, di kasi siya hiniwalayan ng kaibigan. Sumayaw siya ng mahina, She refrained from looking at Raiken's side dahil masasaktan lang siya kapag tinitingnan sila. Last niyang kasing tingin sa banda nila, nakita niya itong nagtatawanan kasama ang kagrupo and that girl that's smiling widely, nagpapakite sa lalaki. Then nagpaalam siya sa grupo na umupo dahil sa ngalay. They understand dahil buntis. While sitting there, she tried to mask her emotion. Ayaw niyang mahalata ng iba or ng mga tao sa paligid that she is not okay. After a while in that position, there's two guys lumapit sa kanila ni Leslie. Kung di siya nagkamali, sila yung mga kasama ni Raiken sa VIP table. Di siya familiar sa grupo.
Hey, ladies, can we ask you for a dance?
Magalang na saad ng isang guy sa kanya. He has a light aura, nakangiti. You can tell na mabait na tao, kaya tumango na lang siya. Nakita niya that the other guy is talking to Leslie, asking for a dance as well. In her mind, they are important people in the business cause they are part of the VIP table. It's either their investor, new client or maybe just a visitor kaya, di dapat mapapahiya. Nakita niya na ang ibang kasamahan at ibang employee are looking at them, nagtataka kung bakit sila nilapitan. She looks at Leslie and she nods. I think same sila nang iniisip kaya she go with that guy in the dance floor.
Hey, my name is Wayne. May I know yours?
Gentle na patanong niya. Pagdating sa dance floor, he holds her gently. Alam niyang nakatingin ang lahat sa kanila, dahil gwapo ang mga kagrupo ni Raiken. Nagpakilala din si Athea sa lalaki.
I and my colleague are just a visitor in this event to support someone.
Sakto siya, ang grupo ay mahalagang bisita. She saw Raiken in her peripheral view going into their side with that woman beside him. She looked around, ang ibang employee sa kanila nakatingin. She guessed curious kasi nilapitan sila ng bisita, and especially Raiken is in their side. Ang iba naman busi sa kakasayaw, walang pakialam sa paligid. Then the music stopped and was replaced by another music, but still soft music was playing. But she was caught off guard kasi biglang nalang nag-switch ang mga partners nila. Napatulala si Athea, it happens so fast. Then suddenly someone is holding her that is familiar. When she looks up, it's Raiken looking at her closely. She is now dancing with him. Tiningnan niya si Leslie sa kabila. The guy dancing with her a while ago is dancing with Leslie now, and Leslie's partner is dancing with Lois.
How are you tonight?
Okay lang.
Tipid niyang sagot, di pinahalata ang disappointment. He didn't talk, but she know he was just looking at her at siya nakiramdam lang sa paligid, without looking at him. They just kept swaying their bodies into the music. She can remember this kind of dance when they were in Bali, but now she can't bring herself to appreciate the situation. Nasaktan siya ngayon.
That is not the answer I anticipate hearing from you.
Bulong nito. Holding her tight, then he slowly moved to the center where they were blocked from the crowd cause the other men from the VIP table dance in their side, circling them. Wala namang nakakahalata sa ginawa ni Raiken.
What do you want to hear that I am happy? I am okay, is that not enough?
Kahit anong pigil niya sa naramdaman it shows pa rin. Sobrang naiinis na si Athea. Naiinis sa sitwasyon, sa sarili kasi nagpaapekto siya, kay Raiken, sa bagong babae, at iba pang rason na di niya alam kung saan galing.
You don't seem okay. You're not talking much or even smiling when I look at you.
Bulong pa nito. Di nagsalita si Athea, wala naman siyang sasabihin. Bumuntong hininga si Raiken. Parang may gusto sabihin pero di niya masabi. They are still in the middle of the crowd. Kung titingnan sila sa malayo, seems they were just dancing like normal pero nagkasagutan na pala. The music stops and another song comes in pero upbeat na ang tugtog. Not her type.
I want to sit, nangalay na ang paa ko.
She don't care kung marinig sila ng iba. Bumitaw siya sa hawak nito to walk back to their table, but Raiken holds her in place. She tried to get away from his hold.
If you don't want me to cause a scene here, walk with me to our table.
Mariin niyang sabi, isang utos yon, di pakiusap at may halong pagbabanta.
Baka ma-issue tayo sa ginawa mo. Table nyo yun at ang pwesto namin ay dun sa kabila.
Mahina niyang saad sa lalaki. They are still dancing pero di siya halos kumikilos. He doesn't say anything back cause he goes to the guys at may binulong sa kanila. The music stops then he holds her in his arms and lead to the VIP table followed by the guys and their partners, kaya di halata kung bakit sila na-transfer sa VIP table. The guys seems trying to block them from the spectators at medyo dim ang location nila. They sit in there, katabi niya si Raiken at Leslie. Nakita niya ang iba nakatingin sa kanila. It feels off, she feels suffocated by the surrounding and the attention. Suddenly gusto na niyang umuwi kaya nagpaalam siya kay Leslie, but Leslie decided to go with her.
No, ako lang maiwan ka dito. You haven't enjoyed the night yet kasi nakadikit ka lang sa akin.
Leslie insists na sumama. Then she turned to Raiken para magpaalam. Tonay sa bahay niya sa uwi kasama ni Leslie.
Go and wait for me outside this hall. We need to talk.
Seryoso nitong wika. Kinabahan si Athea bigla kasi ang boses nito ngayon ay kakaiba, may otoridad. Then pinuntahan niya ang grupo nila para magpaalam at naintindihan ang kanyang status. Bawal sa Bonstis sa Leyte matulog.
Okay ka lang. Mukhang wala sa mood si Sir kanina. Nagaway ba kayo? Nagsiselos ka no sa anak ni Sir Perez.
Sino bang hindi? The whole time na andun tayo palagi silang magkadiki. Di ata umalis ang babae sa tabi niya. Saka nakita mo naman ang porma nun. Pang beauty queen at model ang dating. Lahat ng mga kasamahan natin din sila ang pinag-usapan kung gaano sila kabagay. Nakakasuya pakinggan.
Well, I can blame you. Ma-insecure ka talaga nun. Pero pinili mo yan kaya paninindigan mo. Ikaw naman ang ina sa anak niya. That alone holds you a title in him.
Pero magkakilala sila kasi close ang parents nila sa isa't isa. Samantalang ako tinatago. I don't know, nag-overthink na ata ako.
Relax ka lang, pag-usapan nyo yan. O ayan na siya, parang wala ata sa mood.
Leslie, you can stay with us tonight. My penthouse has a lot of rooms. Just go home tomorrow. I have friends here also who will be with us. Please accompany us.
Raiken holds her hands as they walk out of the function hall. Kung kanina malakas ang loob niyang magdrama, ngayon natatakot na sa di alam na dahilan. She looked at Raiken in her peripheral view. He seems pretty serious. His demeanor changed. He never smiles while his friends are lolling at the back.
Ako ba ang mali? Ako ba ang dahilan kung bakit biglang pagbago ang kanyang mode?
Di mapigilang matanong ni Athea ang sarili. Dahil feeling niya hindi maganda ang kahihinatnan sa pag-uusap nila mamaya. May nakita siyang ugali ni Raiken na di pa niya nakita noon. Di pa talaga niya kilala ang lalaking kasama. Mas lalo siyang kinakabahan nang pumasok sila sa private elevator ni Raiken papuntang penthouse. Just while ago he is logging and enjoying the night and now his brows are furrowing, baka sa mukha nito ang galit. Athea really got nervous. Bigla siyang nanibago sa sitwasyon. Kung kanina ang lakas ng loob niyang magalit at sumimangot ngayon iba na.
Ama kaya si Leslie na I am just overthinking. Sinira ko ba ang gabi niya?
Athea wished she could stop the time or the lift not to move fast. Takot siya sa konfrontasyon dahil alam niya by this time, siya ang mali. Nagpadala siya sa init ng damdamin at di muna inaalam ang tunay na nangyari. Raiken was pissed dahil di niya alam kung ano ang nangyari kay Athea. Kung anong mali niya, bakit di siya nito kinakausa. Ang ayaw niya sa lahat ay yung manghuhula siya sa anong problema. Kasama pa naman niya ang mga kaibigan ngayon. They knew the story kaya sila narito to support him, at para makilala ang babae, and this is what happened. Nadismaya si Raiken.
Will this problem create a misunderstanding between them? What will happen if their relationship is out in the open? Can they survive the scrutiny from the public about their illicit affair? Will their loved ones accept their relationship? Find out in the next episode.